Head for Shibuya. Excuse me. It's interesting. It's dreamlike the way this section plays out. You have to find specific people. Is that Makoto and Sai? Hey, oh hey, I didn't actually expect to run into them. Derek, what a coincidence. I bet she doesn't remember that she's his girlfriend. We'll see. We were just doing a bit of shopping. But soon we're gonna celebrate our dad receiving the super... Yeah, okay. Because if her dad was not dead, I don't think they would have met. Granted, it's interesting because clearly, you know, she knows of him, but does she remember anything about their relationship? I would hazard a guess as to no, but we'll see. What I'm guessing is this game could go into, oh yeah, I remember we were, you know, but I have a feeling they won't, in order to save development time from having to do that for a bunch of different girls. And also probably do, like, harem-y stuff. Actually, no, the harem-y stuff could still just be that one Valentine's Day scene. But anyway. That's unbelievable. Come on, Makoto, you don't need to raise your voice over it. Remember Dad telling you earlier to just act like it's no big deal? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition he deserves.
You're correct.
Well, I do feel the same way. So what groceries do you need to pick up before we head home? I wonder what Dad would like me to cook. I made eggplant miso soup for your birthday. You had fried mackerel in yours, right? I can still remember how you pestered Dad about it until he cooked it for you.
Hey.
Yes, cute. Oh my god, cute. I didn't pester him. He asked me what I wanted to eat for my birthday. Two of them are beaming with joy. Ah, cute, cute, cute. It seems this reality is the one that Makoto wished for.
Hey.
Oh, I just had an idea. Dirk, would you like to join us for dinner tonight? Oh, I guess... I don't know what we're having yet, though. Don't you think it's possible he already has plans by now? Look at you, little Miss Outgoing. Where'd this turnabout come from? Eh? Oh, no, that's... Okay, if she's acting like that, then she doesn't fucking remember. That's unfortunate. Because we're, like... This is an indicator to me that, like, its developer intended that, for all intents and purposes, along with losing the memories of all the pain and suffering they had to go through before and during the Phantom Thieves, you know, escapades that happened, they also, you know, the girls would have also forgotten about the romance that they had with Joker. It does seem to be the case, which is pretty convenient and kind of in a way that I'm not too fond of, but I also was expecting that. But it also is strange because, like, clearly, you know, they remember Derg, but what do they remember about? What do they remember about Joker? Because, like, a lot of his relationship with these people revolved around the Phantom Thieves, right? What do they see him as? Just this acquaintance that they talk with sometimes? But, like, okay, so, like, if she responded to Sai's teasing about that, like, in the way that she did, I don't think... Either that or she wanted to keep it under wraps, but I'm pretty sure that, like, for all intents and purposes, the game is treating it like the girls forgot that you were in the romance with them for this, but no, you seem very happy.
Do you think?
Yes, you think so? You and Sai getting along? Because, yeah, there was a certain point in time where you could say they certainly were not getting along. I still am kind of haunted because of how much it kind of really feels like a repetition of events in my own life, of the point where Sai calls Makoto useless, and that it says that all that she does is eat away at her life, and that really, really gets me because my parents have said similar things to me, and what makes it honestly worse, I'm over all this stuff now, by the way, but what makes it worse is knowing that in both cases my parents love me and Sai does love her. It's just that the anger gets to the point where those things come out because of the failures of that person. And regardless of how irrational it is, they just, you know, they want, you know, my parents just want me to get a good job and, you know, fit into normal society, but I just fucking can't, you know? I need to be a goddamn nerd in my room right now. And one of these days I might figure out how to have a different life to any modicum of success, but for the moment, I can't. And Makoto, similarly, you know, all this pressure, And, you know, especially in regards to wanting to uphold their dad's justice when Sai was shunning that entire thing because that's what got him killed, or at least that's what she was blaming on his death. But it was the people that killed him, right? It was not his ideals, ultimately, that killed him. It was the people that killed him. You know, that whole thing is acting like it's not a thing. You and Sai getting along? Because that would be the one thing that Joker would know to ask her, because he doesn't know anything about how her dad really was, really. But he does know that her and Sai had a falling out for a bit. Yes, just as well as always. Even when she's busy at work, she always has my back. I couldn't thank her enough for all the...
No, but...
Wait, something's wrong. Mom died, so Dad raised us alone, and Sis, you're so close. What are you saying? But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong. Makoto, what's wrong? By the way, I really like that blue jacket and the white under sweater she's got there. I always feel like Makoto's fashion sense is right up my alley. Maybe I like this more reserved type of fashion. Also, I also really enjoy... I've always enjoyed how Sai dresses. It looks like she has the same usual black, like, work outfit, but then she's got that brown coat, which I enjoy. But I really like Makoto's strikingly blue coat there. Oh no, sorry, it's nothing. And with those high boots, that also really just adds to, I don't know, like the mature elegance of the outfit, I think, is what I'd like to say it has. Either way, I think it's really great on her. Also, it looks like she's got stockings on, which just add to the to me. We have more shopping to do. I'll see you later. Okay, but actually, it doesn't look like boots. It looks like she's got, like, pumps on, but I really like the shoes, basically. Sorry about that. We'll chat again soon. Makoto hug. Remember that... Please, like, indicate whatsoever in this entire expansion that you remember that we were a thing. I highly doubt she will, but I don't feel like it's too much for the developers to ask for that, but oh well. I'm used to it from the entirety of Strikers at this point. And a lot of other parts of the game they could have actually added acknowledgement to that they didn't, but oh well. The game meaning Persona 5/Royal itself. The shrine on New Year's? But I don't have any wishes. Isn't my dog cute? With a kimono and a kama. Ah, cute. Hey, didn't your dog... Oh, see, yeah, probably the dog died, but it's interesting. The people that had horrible things happen to them, they don't remember them, but the people around them do. I think that's why we see all this, you know? New Year's money, I use it on my mommy, of course. And my teacher will look over my work soon. Makoto seemed happy being able to spend time with both her father and sister. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the others tomorrow. Night shift came back. Has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should see. Wait, is that Haru? Who's that? Oh no, that's... I don't know why I thought I saw Haru and that old guy, but I don't know how the hell I saw that. Hello.
Hey, you have a minute?
You looking for someone? Ryuji. Okay, so shit. I forgot where he said about where Haru's at. The school. Yeah. The training would be enjoying it. After thinking too much, think go for a walk, clear my head. We're gonna huggle. Remember, free and I believe in you. You said I should booyah. Oh, so I like the bag he's got on that shoulder bag. It adds to the fashion. I enjoy it. Head for the station platform. Because I want to check in with Yusuke next, actually. I think he'll still be like... Actually, wait. No. Makoto was... I don't think we know, but I want to go look around and see. It does look like you have more or less some freedom over who to poke first, but you don't really know where everyone's going to be. So he very well might not be around where he normally is. I'm trying to remember where he normally is here. Is it Inogami line or what? Oh, here we go. Wait, hold the... What is that? Oh, that must be, like, the source... That must be the palace itself. And I guess all those, like... It looks like literal roots of the distortion. I like that visual, I have a feeling it's looking like the game will take us to all these different routes and maybe have us stamp them out with some kind of fight. Although maybe I'm just looking too hard into it, and that it's just gonna be there until we clear that place outright. But I like that the maps changed for this. Neat. Either way, cool. That's the mall. That's where On was. Where was Yusuke? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I think Yusuke was like here. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure he was like there-ish, I think, and he's not there right now. I think that's where he was. I don't quite remember, though. But Okay, nothing to do over the years. Should turn back. Wait, that was where I think our second hideout. Yeah, it was our second hideout, right? That tunnel. I do believe that's what our where our second hideout was, and everyone's too mired in their rewritten lives to even remember that they're Phantom Thieves right now, so that place is useless. Besides, we would meet up at Jongen anyway, at this point. Or, Jongen. I meant, LeBlanc. No, meeting up at Jongen would be meeting up on the roof, which was the first thing. The first hideout we had. I guess... Hold on. I guess let's go to Station Square and maybe start talking to people around there. Again, I don't remember exactly how the layout is. That subway will probably always be confusing to me. It's a fucking maze in there. I hope I never have to contend with Japanese subways in real life, but I have a feeling that one day of course I want to go to Japan. I'm a damn weeb. So, if I get the opportunity, I'd love to, but yeah. I'd have to contend with that, which will be fun. Quotation marks. Everyone in the streets seemed to be in high spirits this year. I've been hearing nothing but good news. That's because everything happened with Shido last year? Probably, but still, everyone seems excessively happy. Senpai, please avoid doing your own thing for the first job of the new year, okay? It's especially cold this winter. I can't perform as well when my fingers are numb. Tokyo's so cold now, thanks to this cold snap, that it feels like I'm back in my hometown. Even amidst all this hardship, I'm gonna become a rock star this year. I believe. This one's for you guys. Ignite Studio Bedroom Heaven's Gate. Frozen pupils watch stars so bright. Concrete icicles rise up in the night. Chill in the air makes you feel weak. Reach out your hands and seek out the heat. Dancing angels cause soul ascension, and this is a carbon monoxide intoxication. Studio Bedroom becomes Heaven's Gate if you want to live. Let your air ventilate. I love it. Keep rocking there, dude. Beautiful lyrics. Were you able to shift things this way before? I don't know, with the stick? It's kind of cool how, like, the Maruki distortions, or whatever you want to call them, it like, they shift around. When you do this, it's kind of mesmerizing to me. It kind of looks like one of those pop-up books, the way that those pop out from the rest of everything. It's cool that you can kind of see, like, waves, like, radiating from there and causing all the distortion that makes all these people so happy. But this is not reality anymore. That's the thing. So many dead people came back and stuff. Like, that's completely fantasy, unfortunately. As much as we'd like that kind of thing to happen, it just doesn't end up happening. So yeah, it's a completely artificial reality, which, you know. Wait, hold on. I didn't talk to everyone in Central Street, did I? Or Station Square, did I? I feel like a lot of the same entrances and exits are just not going to be there, so... Everyone, after you've listened to the Sun God, for his search of light has finally reached the Earth. And now in a world where our war becomes reality. Oh, whoa, so he actually has seen that. Whoa. Now, offer your heart into the sun and pray. Your wishes shall be realized. Still working that angle, huh? Oh, wait, I completely forgot about lotteries for most of the game. That's funny. No time for detours. Okay. I bet the lottery will not be a thing for this entire expansion. Probably. I really like this, chill musics. The piano and everything. And that smooth bass line though. And the drums holding it down. Chill, man, chill. Beautiful. Wondrous. Okay, yeah. I know Ryuji's gonna be there, so at least... I feel like... You know, yeah, let's just go ahead and do Ryuji, because I forgot what he said about Haru. I hope that it'll circle back around to Haru, because I don't remember what he said about Haru. I guess I could go back to my old footage in order to see the thing about Haru again, but I'd rather not do that. And there's Ryuji, okay, so... There's Ryuji off the list, at least. Hopefully it'll circle back around to Haru. What about... You got scouted by that college? Head down, stupid. It's not for sure or nothing yet, anyway. They're saying the school's gotten word of something like that. Still, that rules. You made it onto the podium in Nationals, too. I was worried about what happened after you screwed up your knee. I'm glad you were able to bounce back.
No way.
Alright, I'm gonna go with this. I'm trying my best so that I don't get left off the team by you guys. Ryuji is laughing happily with the other members of the track team. Since this reality is the one that Ryuji wished for. Derry, what are you doing here? It's still winter break. Oh, maybe stop by to congratulate you too. And someone sure is popular. Is there anywhere we want to go eat after practice? It's our treat day. Oh, that's nice of you guys, but how about, whoops. I skipped, let me. Nice you guys, how about extra live beef bowl and some pork miso soup? Hey, why don't you come with us, Dirk? Happy you can run now?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, of course, but what's up all of a sudden? So your leg's fine now?
Hey.
My leg. Oh, you're worried about me? It's totally fine, dude. No problems there since that injury a while back. And that was actually Kamoshida's fault, so wait, what? Is something wrong here? How do we know each other anyhow? First we met in front of the station by the school, then... Yeah, okay. I had a feeling everyone basically completely forgot about Dirk because everything that got changed were things that happened before we met him. So I had a feeling that everyone basically just forgot about how they met Dirk or anything about other than, hey, I know that guy. He's cool. He's a cool friend of mine. I guess. Even Makoto, which probably hurts him to notice that she completely forgot that they were dating to the point where when Sai, teased her about inviting him to dinner, she was like, no, it's nothing like that, like, instantly. Although, I don't know, would she do that anyway? Because maybe she doesn't want, it to be a public thing. Although, I don't know. If they probably would have had a conversation with about that, so maybe it's still possible, but I feel like it's more likely that she utterly doesn't remember that she has romantic feelings for him. Because those stemmed from the events of the Phantom Thieves stuff. So, yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Then keep thinking, man. No, sure. I guess everyone's gonna take the week to remember everything. That seems to be what's happening here. It's now or never. I like all these flashbacks they've all got. Here goes. Whoa. The hell was that? New case, Komodo? Yeah, what happened to you guys at the station? Nothing.
See ya.
Sorry, I gotta get back to practice. See ya. Seems all I can do now is wait. I guess I should head home. So I'm wondering why the Phantom Thieves are even a thing in the cognition. Work? I have the day off today. I can't be feeling sick when I get a promotion. I don't remember having fancy clothes like this. It's like they're for a night job. Huh? You're not an employee here? Come on, I know you were working here last year. Let's take it easy instead of going crazy trying to hit our quota, huh? You're going to work? I thought you quit. You seem sincerely happy about being able to run with this fellow track team. Is this truly how things should be? Check up on the others tomorrow. So there's Haru.
Hey, you have a minute?
Oh yeah, thank you. I had a feeling it would circle back around to her. Actually, is she the last one? I think she very well might. No, Yusuke is also unaccounted for. Futaba's also unaccounted for. She was, more or less. I wonder if we end up checking on Futaba at all. I guess not, because we already know that she's living with Wakaba still and everything, so. Just thinking about setting up shop in Kichijoji. She went to inspect the new location with the president. She sure looked happy for doing a bunch of busy work. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, Kichijoji. I remember that. Have you gotten shorter or something? I feel like I used to have to look up to you. Ah, so he remembers being a cat. Slowly he's remembering things throughout the week. I like that. Never mind, you're heading out, right? Stay safe. Remember, Margana, remember everyone. Look at our stylish boy in a stylish coat and his stylish pants and stylish boots. Heck ye, stylish bag that doesn't have Morgana in it. Dude, become a cat so you can be in my bag again, bud. Come on. See, look, there's a cat right there. Become cat, like this cat. You were a cat, I promise. Yes, you were a cat. You wanted to be a human, but I don't think you want it this bad to where you're a human and also everything that we went through is no more. Like, I don't think anyone really wants that deep down of our party members, especially Makoto, because she utterly forgot that she was a thing with him. Although I wonder if the inviting to dinner thing is still a thing that happens if you're not dating her. I'd like to see that once some other playthrough. We'll see. If she doesn't invite you to that, if you're not dating her, then I will be happy about that, because that's acknowledgement of her romance, which I'm glad that there's some of, at least. Head for Shibuya. Wait, hold on. Oh, we need to go to Kichijoji. We need to go to Kichijoji specifically. These points better than the last one. Alright, so. Oh, hold on. I need to. Can I just, open the map and, No, I don't think you can. You have to go to another edge of the map area, it looks like. I wonder where Yusuke is. Would Yusuke's mother still be alive? I really wonder. I'm really wondering what's up with Yusuke, but we only have a lead for Haru right now. And, by the way, that is definitely On's voice, but I'm pretty sure that's just a normal person, someone that ain't On. Because I'm pretty sure they actually disappear from the map once you get them. Actually, I guess I could check that right here. Maybe they don't disappear from the mall. Or from, you know, the map. Because she was here in the mall. But, I don't know. It probably. Yeah, it looks like she was right here, right? With Shiho, right? Anyway. Hello. Oh, hell on. Shiho's here. Okay, so you... I'm glad that I ended up coming back here because I just got lost, because I didn't know, I had no idea that there would be some Shiho dialogue here that's completely separate from On's thing.
Okay.
What else do I need? Hello again. Oh, Dergy-kun, good to see you again. Surprised to run into you here, though. I'm picking up some things I'll need for volleyball club. I'll have to shoot you next year, so I figure I should get everything ready now. Sounds like fun. Can you tell? You can tell? I mean, I'm just happy that I get to spend time with On again. Oh my god, cute. Like I can barely wait for April to come. Oh, and I look forward to seeing you more too, Dergy-kun. I hope we can be good friends. Doc, cute. I'm glad you can talk with Shiho, that she's doing well. Like, frankly, well, this reality is spooky. At the very least, yeah, On's voice actress has definitely done a lot of these. I can really hear her in a lot of these female voices that pop up of random women. But anyway, I am sort of glad that Shiho can actually be happy, because fuck, man, you know? And that she didn't have to go through the Kamoshida crap, you know? I really wonder what Mishima's up to, and if we'll see that too. Although I have a feeling that we might not. I wonder if Mishima's just running this site on his own and he has no idea about, like... Or is it Mishima that's even running the site? Probably. But, like... Is it just a literal fan site that is not affiliated with the Phantom Thieves even secretly? Now, because that would make the most sense. Because all the stuff with Kamoshida that caused Mishima a lot of suffering is what led him to starting the site to begin with. So, I have a feeling he completely forgot his motivations, and, you know, maybe he's just doing it out of, oh, the Phantom Thieves are really cool. And he probably doesn't, he might not even know us now. Although maybe, well, it seems like everyone else remembers that we, you know, acknowledges us and treats us as a friend, but they don't remember how we met, really, and everything like that. Anyway. I really do like how cool this map looks with the additions here. God damn it, I love games. They blow me away all the time. So easily. And I'm so goddamn blessed to be easily amused, because there's a lot of people who I think are really bitter, and I think part of the reason is because they can't appreciate things the way that I can. And I kind of wish I could impart that onto so many... Not even kind of, I absolutely very much wish I could impart that onto so many people. Alright. Okay. Wait. I don't know why I went to Ueno, except for I saw a card there. Oh, there's where Yusuke is. I found Yusuke on accident. It's like, you know, I subconsciously sought out Yusuke by making mistakes. Because I was so interested in what he was doing more than... I kind of feel bad leaving Haru for last after getting the hint for her twice. And then forgetting to try to go to Kichijoji. But... what should I do? Go speak with him. Ooh, I really do like his jacket. I love how I love everyone's winter attire. It's very snazzy on all of them. I'm pretty sure this is all new stuff too, and not the winter attire from the original game. or even royal proper, like as in like the chunk of even this game, you know, also known as the enhanced version of Persona 5, base Persona 5 that most of this game is. Ah, you came too, Derg. I was just thinking about contacting you. Take a look. Oh, this painting. Yep. Yeah, she's alive, isn't she? Finally receiving the public attention it deserves. It's on display for this week only, so I'm glad we have this chance to view it together. I'm truly blessed. I've waited so long to see this painting here. My drive to create a masterpiece of this caliber grows stronger every day. Thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such impactful work. Nothing in the world can make me happier than I am at this moment. Whose patronage was that?
Indeed.
Well, I'm a sensei, of course, Madarame. Even after Mother's passing... Okay, interesting! She still died. Unlike a lot of the other people that died. But I'm guessing it's because, like, she died, like, in childbirth, right? Or something like that. So Yusuke didn't really know her, so I guess it didn't cause him very much suffering, but what Madarame did. But it looked like what happened here is they changed Madarame, like, Maruki changed Madarame to actually be a good person, is I guess what happened here. Sensei never stopped advocating her work to the public. Not only that, he took me in and cared for me when I lost my only family. I truly cannot thank him enough. Yusuke is so happy. It seems this reality is the one that Yusuke wished for. Interesting. Not to have his mother back, but to just have Madarame, you know, not be a dickhead. Which makes sense because, like, yeah, didn't she die when he was really young, at least? Something like that? Alright. I just had a wonderful idea. Why don't you come join us for dinner? Sensei's been very interested in meeting you. Don't worry, he'll even pay for the meal. Is Madarame a good sensei?
Yes.
Yes, I'd say so, but what's this about so out of the blue? The Sayuri looks great there. Where else could that be? The Sayuri looks great there. The Sayuri? That's not the paintings. Interesting! No, wait, that seems... something's not right. What is the painting's name, and why isn't it not called the Sayuri in this... I have faith in you. Maybe because the Sayuri itself, that name probably caused him a lot of suffering after understanding, like, what Madarame did to it? Or, like, interesting. Could I be making the same mistakes as I did before? To think this painting was the source of Madarame's sordid desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired. Dergy.
My apologies.
Actually, I'm sorry, but I'd like to be alone for now. Remember, Yusuke, I believe in you! Guess I should head home. Alright, so, Haru time. Kichijoji, Derg. Kichijoji. Kai. I'm pretty sure Haru was literally the last one on the list. I'm pretty sure Futaba is not included in this sequence because of the fact that we already saw that she's happy with her mother. Her alive-again mother. I take a vacation every year. My family goes with me, of course. Go back home, so you're often to fulfill your dreams. School, it's really fun. I made some friends, too. Didn't that store go out of business? I guess not. We don't have great sales, but it's fine for me. Yusuke seemed happy about his mother's work, Sayuri, being recognized as a work of art. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. I do believe Haru is the last one left. We'll see, though. They might acknowledge Futaba again, but I don't think they will. I think we've gotten enough of a window into how her life is now. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on. Yep. Haru, the floof, as the fan base has dubbed her, and I love that nickname. Because she's got that floofy hair. Yeah.
Hey, you have a minute?
Oh, okay. Never mind. But let's go see Haru first, because I've neglected her for so long. Hunting for games over at Akihabara, that makes a lot of sense. Looks like such a happy family. Hey, Dirk, have I always, you know, like, been a dude? Never mind, forget I said anything. You're going to see the others, right? Stay safe.
Let's do it.
Head for Shibuya. Maybe I should head to the station platform.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
But yeah. To Kichijoji next, because I kept neglecting Haru.
Train doors are now closing.
I don't want to do that. But yeah, there is Futaba as well. Yeah, that's always been a dead end, hasn't it? Hold on, I'm just trying to trigger the map opening. I just kind of wish you could just fast travel around like before, when you seem to not be able to. Unless I'm just not, like, getting how it's supposed to be done here, but I think you're supposed to have to wander around and see all these people living their lives the way they've been. Oh, I accidentally went to Central Street. I didn't mean to do that. I think if I don't actually check on the people on Central Street, though, I very well might not, like, there must be at least some chatter, right? I'll at least go and find that out. Now, listen today, yay! Alright, so what... Here's when I pick up art. My numbers are insane this year. I'm on a roll. Here's I've reached a whole new level within the art of pickups. Same here. This year I've been able to pick up every girl I talk to and keep the space graduated from the novice rank. Or, you know, you could stop living like this and being sleazebags and just ruining women's lives and treating them like fucking just sex toys, basically. I fucking hate people that just decide that this is a way to live. You know what's funny is that there's a YouTube documentary I watched once where, like, it's on these kinds of people and the fact that they all eventually become extremely disillusioned from it and just decide that sex is this disgusting, awful thing they don't actually enjoy, and that it's all about just having power over the woman, and that's what the entire thing is about. And that's just sad to me. They seem like such miserable, frickin' jaded people, because what they're doing is actually, in the end, not helping, not actually good for them either. But they don't seem to get that. They seem to think that that's just the reality of it, but, you know, just gotta keep picking up girls, cause why? Maybe you could try to figure out how to actually have an actual relationship instead of deciding that you can't and therefore I've got to be a sleazebag in order to get sex. I'm guessing that's what why a lot of these guys end up doing this shit. All I know is that while I am still single, and I've always I've not always been single, but all my relationships have been very fleeting, let's say that. You know, I've had sex, and it's great. But, it's not worth doing this kind of shit for, damn it. And I would much rather figure out how to have an actual, lasting, like, mutual good relationship with a woman instead of doing this shit. Anyway. Or a man, you know, I'm bi. Anyway. Words and things. I was doing something. Bicycle's blocking the way. Okay. It looks like there's no one here. But let's see if there's any other blurbs, or if it was just those pickup artists, which really should stop doing what they're doing. Because, like, if this reality also makes people like that more successful, that stuff causes suffering for the women. There's no way it doesn't. Unless, like, he, you know, he fulfills those guys' wishes and then the girls don't, like, actually feel bad about the fact that they're being hump and dumped by these fucking sleazebags. Which is just really disgusting to me, that's kind of the reality he's created. I think Makoto does not understand the tragedies he is causing and allowing to perpetuate, because a lot of the people's dream lives are actually detrimental to other people. And like those pickup artists, like, I bet that, you know, those women are probably really miserable, the kind of women that succumb to pickup, like, you know, tactics. Like, those kind of women are probably generally miserable, but think about it. Now they're probably, like, in Maruki's reality here, they're probably just living in complete blissful ignorance, despite the fact that they're being, you know, like I keep saying, like I said before, hump and dumped by these sleazebags, and that's scary to me, that they are not able to see the bad in their situation, probably, because of Maruki's reality, but they probably are not actually living their dream lives, because what they probably want is actual good relationships, and that's probably what these pickup artists want too. But they probably think that they shouldn't, or that they'd rather just, like, not have to actually, you know, be a human being, and instead just succumb to this idea of, I want to have sex with that woman. How do I have sex with that woman as much as possible? But in the end, just sex is not fulfilling to human beings. I mean, you know, at least on like the kind of levels that pickup artists probably secretly want. It's really interesting. Now, sex can be satisfying to certain people in certain situations. That's why porn exists. And it's not always depression causing. I mean, hell, honestly, frankly, masturbating is an extremely important part of my mental health. I frankly, you know, and it doesn't seem to have a detriment to me at all. Really, I promise that. You know, and it's just like, you know, like, it's all either or. And I feel like people that do pickup artist stuff, they realize how shallow what they're doing is, and they probably also end up, you know, picking up a lot of the misery of the kind of women that they end up being able to get with, and, you know. And, I don't know, they just keep thinking that all they need is sexual satisfaction with whoever they want to pick up, and, you know, who you know, like, just, you know, that feeling of having power over the women, that's what they think they need, but they need more than that. And just constantly fulfilling that kind of desire, that kind of, like, animal desire without, like, any substance to it is just, in the end, it's depressing and unfulfilling. I kind of feel sorry for these people that they think this way. Anyway. Okay, I guess there's no one else here that actually has lines to say. So it looks like Shibuya is basically a non-entity here, and I kind of wish I didn't end up seeing that specific pickup artist thing. I kind of wish there would be more people there on Central Street, of all places, because it's busy, and there was a lot of people saying a lot of stuff in the original game there, but, you know. Anyway, I guess Central Street is more like a general public thing. I wonder why they only did the pickup artist and not, like, that black guy that hangs out, and some of the other people that were around, right? I don't know. Shibuya, Central Street, but I don't know. I guess they ended up not coming up with, not having time to put in that stuff, but regardless, I need to remember how the fuck to get to... Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, okay, I should have followed that. Because that... Okay, so the exclamation point is probably going to lead to the map always, isn't it? Okay, good to remember. I didn't really realize that until now. At least that seems to be the case here. So, And if it's wrong, then I'll figure out what actually leads to the map. But I think that's what it is the exclamation points lead to the map as long as who you're able to talk to is not in these areas, which I guess not. Okay, Takichi Joji before I neglect Haru any further, and then we will go to Akihabara tomorrow, and then I think that will be the last day, and then this will continue onward. I wonder if there's a bunch of people that have stuff to say here or not. We'll see. It's a big place, so there's plenty of potential space for people to have things to say. But considering how Central Street was, and considering this along this whole street there doesn't seem to be anyone, I have a feeling there might not be anyone, or maybe just one. Okay, no, okay, yeah. There's actually a bunch of people here, and there's Haru. So what did you do over the holidays? Nothing much happens for a single man like me, but I'm not in that. What about you? Welcome to the year with family. New Year with family. We haven't done that since, I don't know how long. It felt like a dream. Here's Haru. Yep. Her dad. Still alive. The amount of pedestrian traffic here is well within our threshold. This would make a fine location for a new store. I agree. Oh my god, I love her outfit. I actually love the regal way she's standing here, that she crossed her legs there. I actually really love, like, the, what is that hat called? It's called, I mean, I forget. There's a word for that hat. I don't remember what it is, but I like that hat on her. It's cute. The stockings are really nice. I really like the color palette she's got going there, the reds and the pinks and the whites. I really like her stockings and her boots, actually. And, yeah, just, you know, very cute and elegant, as fitting of Haru. The research says this community is most interested in high-quality ingredients in a modern store design. Perhaps this location should focus more on organic produce and a simple but elegant interior. Oh, Dergy, I didn't expect to run into you here. What are you up to? I'm helping out my father today. We're here to inspect a potential site for a new company store. Is this a friend of yours? Yes, he's been a wonderful friend to me. He's an underclassman at my school. And... oh, to think you'd have a male friend, Haru. Or are you truly just friends? Okay. Yep. Considering, yep, this is the second girl that this kind of thing happened with. Yeah, no. None of the girls would remember that them and Joker were a thing. For probably just expediency of development purposes, I would imagine. And also just, like, not focusing too much on one romance or whatever. They'd have to focus equally on all of them, and that takes development time or whatever. You know, I just kind of wish there was at least little hints here and there like there is throughout the game to a degree or another. Just a bigger degree would be greater, even in Royal, where I feel like there is more. I just want there to be... I want it to permeate, and I want, like, a lot of dialogues to change based on if you're dating someone. But, you know, that's a lot of variance and a lot of work, but... yeah. Anyway.
Wait.
Jeez, Father, don't jump to conclusions like that. Calm down, Haru. I'm merely teasing. But still, were such a man to appear in your life, make sure to tell me right away, you understand? Oh, Father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? Haru and her father are enjoying each other's company. It seems that its reality is one that Haru wished for. It's been quite some time since I last saw Haru like this. You must truly be a wonderful friend for her. Yeah, and, you know, Sugimura doesn't fucking exist in this. Which, yeah, I don't blame her for wanting him to completely not exist in her life. Because the way he's talking, he has no prospects to marry her. And also, he seems to just be a better fucking person and actually wants to go along with her dream of having a cafe, I think. Please keep being as good to her as you've been. After all my daughter's happiness, my own happiness. Oh my god, cute. Yeah, see? I think, honestly, this is how he used to be, right? I think she wanted to return to that. And then he changed, and yeah. Oh, there. Oh, would you care to do something together, Dergy? It's been time, so we could grab a coffee or something. He's a great father, isn't he?
Thank you.
Yes, he is, thank you. Although he can be a bit overprotective at times, but he's honest and caring. He really is my ideal father. Has your dream come true? My dream? Oh no, I wouldn't call my life anything so drastic. After all, I've always been so busy lately that I can barely handle what's on my plate, so... Wait, I know you get through this, Haru. Oh, okay. What happiness can be found through profit gained by crushing the hearts of others? I like the moments they chose for these. They're all very impactful and probably the most climactic and emotional moments for these individual characters, or at least among those most. You know, during their time with the Phantom Thieves. What? That just now, that was... Haru, what's the matter? Oh, nothing, Father, nothing really. You must be getting exhausted after all this surveying. Why don't we take a break somewhere? I apologize for cutting this short. I do hope we'll have the chance to speak more in the future. Until next time. See you. Okumura fam. Seems all I can do now is wait. And then there's Futaba, and then that will be the last one. Unless it cuts it short, I don't think so, though. I think it'll kind of direct us to Futaba's direction. Although, we'll see. I kind of hope it does not, like, let you choose everyone but one of them. That seems odd. I don't know why I keep thinking that. We'll see. My little sister's been telling me to fix her PC. She's always been the bossy type. Study abroad? No thanks. I'm having such a great time here. You work at a maid cafe? Wow, I never would have guessed with you. Oh, really? It's the best job I've ever had. Has store attendants always been so friendly? Do 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 da do 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 da do da do 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 do. Haru seemed happy being able to talk to her father without fear. And also, you know, having him be alive. In general, and also, you know, being a better person. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. Yeah, okay, yeah. Same cycle, so Futaba, and then I'm really wondering what comes next exactly. Yeah, this is sucking me in. It looks like I knew it eventually would. Has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet, and yep, it's Futaba. And let's go ahead and talk to her. Although I feel like Morgana's also going to have unique dialogue today, at least for part of it, so I will talk to him at least.
Hey, you have a minute?
You looking for someone? Futaba, she's out, yep, with Chief and Wakaba. I think they said something about hunting for games over in Akihabara. Looks like such a happy family. Yeah, cute. Derek, I think something's wrong with me. Or maybe not, I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to hold you up, don't mind me. I believe in you, Morgana. You can remember everything, and then we can beat the fuck out of Maruki, even though I'd rather not. He's clearly a kind-hearted person. I just kind of wish he wouldn't try to impose his will upon others so obviously. So stringently, so, you know. I mean, hell, imposing your will upon others is generally not a good thing to do, for a lot of reasons. And I think this story is a very, very, very good example of that. Maybe I should head over to Shibuya. Yep. And just, you know, follow the exclamation point to Futaba. I don't know why I keep going to Shibuya specifically, but it keeps saying maybe I should go to Shibuya. Maybe that's really all it is. Alright. I really wonder why it gives you a choice, but it's probably just to see more dialogue from everyone else, like all the generic NPCs, all the other NPCs, all the NPCs, I guess, because, you know, who we're talking to are the playable characters, except, well, Haru. I don't know if you could call Haru a playable character. Not in the same sense that the other party members are. But anyway. Let's go to a different area. And that would be Akihabara. And I just realized, yeah, the towns are, I think, marking where people are, I think. Unless maybe there probably is people talking about all sorts of things everywhere. There's a lot of people in maid outfits here. Why is that? Wasn't the way it was before, right? Happy New Year. We hope to see you at Alice's Apron this year too, and all that crap. Speaking of which, why are you here already? Don't you have anything better to do? Ooh, even at the start of New Year, your tongue is still sharp as ever. Your loving words still serve by. Oh my god. You're everyone's fun happiness this year. Happiness, on the other hand, I'll never understand. Oh I went and saw Shrine Maiden during my first visit of the year, but honestly I had mixed feelings about it. Yeah, 3D Ghost is still kind of all about the 2D. Oh my god. I think about it, there was like no one there. I guess nobody really wanted to come make any wishes, because everyone was, yeah. What did all these people suddenly have perfect light? Yeah, basically, except do we really want that? It's interesting, because you'd think you might for a second. I don't think anyone really deep down wants that, or at least should want that. And I think this game's a really good example as to why that's an issue. Pink emotion. Was that car there before? There's a drawing on the car. I feel like that might be like a... I feel like it might be some sort of reference to another game. But maybe not. Maybe this is the kind of thing that is in these kind of districts, regardless. Maybe that's just all it's supposed to be. Happy New Celebration. I was just barely able to avoid filing for bankruptcy. Am I Mega Pack's lucky or what? But it also made me finally realize that some voids just can't be filled with money. Alright, your girlfriend left you. It'd be great if you could patch up things up with her, but it doesn't seem likely. Yeah, I know. Disappointolution? Wait, hold on. Interesting. Interesting. How he still is not with that girl. Because the thing is that these lives aren't perfect at the end of the day. All Maruki did was change the biggest, like, most traumatic things people went through, which I guess that breakup wasn't that traumatic for him then, right? So that's kind of like a... It's kind of a, you know, another sort of chink in his armor of his ideals, right? Well there, Futaba. I thought you just came here to buy a video game. But, how'd you feel it? All the limited editions and the gaming gear. It's the store's fault for being a one-stop shopping emporium for gamers. So, Mom... No, ma'am. Do you think I get some middle grass and nothing but puppy dog eyes? Oh my god, cute. Motion for additional funding denied. My case was dismissed. Oh my god, cute. Derg? You know what? You know what? I think Sojiro said something about how Futaba was a lot like Wakaba, and this really exemplifies that. I'm glad we get to see a bit of how Wakaba was when she was alive. I like that. I do like that about this, for sure. I'm really getting really intrigued and interested in where this is going, and why exactly things changed the way that they changed and the ways that they didn't change, and etc. I do, again, I will always hope, my hopeless romantic ass will always hope for these games to acknowledge the romances that we choose more than they do. But that's probably going to be my only major gripe for these. I'm just hoping the Persona 6, and I don't know, maybe SMT5 will even have that. I definitely want to have that pre-ordered for my birthday, which is in August, so. Hey, look who stumbled into us. Come on, hurry up and pick up something already. You still want to get lunch after this, right? We can take him now, too. Oh, what a thoughtful gentleman. Hear that, Futaba? Sojiro's gonna treat us all to lunch. Hey, don't go putting words in my... Really? Then back to the lawn, people. It's curry time. You eat that all the time, though. That's because it's the best. Oh my god, cute. You really can't get enough of that curry, can you, Futaba? I mean, she does have a point. Yeah, thanks for the glowing review. Three of them are all smiling at each other. It seems this reality is the one that Futaba wished for. So, good Dirk, I know you know how awesome Sojiro's curry is. It goes great with his coffee. Yeah, Sojiro made it for exactly that reason. Mom helped to improve its flavor, too. Something's not... Yep, I had a feeling that might trigger it, because that whole thing is wrapped up in all of those emotions about her passing, right? For her. Isn't this like a beautiful dream? What's that supposed to mean? What are you getting at? Is it a dream? No, but... You can figure this out, Futaba. I still don't get it. Come on, why don't you just tell me? Don't let the distorted lies deceive me anymore. What was that? You alright? You two are getting a bit weird. Could this be a case of raging hormones? Look how serious they've both gotten. Yeah, there's a lot of family members teasing all the female party members about, you know, Joker. That's been 3 times now, which is cute, frankly. But again, he only has eyes for Haru, or not Haru. I guess my desire to eventually romance Haru was coming out of my mouth. What I meant was Makoto. Maybe it's because Haru was the last one I talked to. I don't know. I'm not sure why. Because I've been pretty good about consistently obsessing about Makoto, and that is what I meant to do, but the word Haru came out of my mouth anyway. I don't know why. The name Haru, I should say.
I'm okay.
It's nothing. Let's go, Mom. The Curry can't wait. They're still got stuff to do, I assume. Well, see ya. But what stuff is it? What stuff do I do, Futaba? I believe in you. Hey, Futaba, don't just take off like that. Well, we're gonna head back. Come by for some grub when you're done with whatever it is you're doing. Remember, Sojiro, remember, everyone! Seems all I can do is wait. I guess I should head home.
It's me. I've uncovered a few things in my investigation this week, so I thought I'd share my findings with you.
What'd you find?
First, regarding Maruki himself, he's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognitions since his college years. You already knew about that, correct?
Yep. He told me himself.
Maruki's work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his research was ended for him.
So his research was stalled.
It's probable. However, we can't be certain of the reason why. At least with our current understanding. What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like there's more to the story? For example, maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reasons.
I always thought that word was pronounced stymied. Even me in my good English, I guess sometimes... I know sometimes I end up mispronouncing words and the like, and misspelling. Happens to everyone to a degree, because there's so much words in any language, right? So many words. See, I even did a grammar mistake there. That'd be many instead of much, but I said much. Whoops. It's because I hear that stuff and see that stuff and read that stuff everywhere, because a lot of people don't really understand grammar rules entirely. At least to the degree that I do. I don't even know if I do entirely, but... I mean, I don't really blame those people, because it's not like it's the easiest thing in the world, but it's always been easier for me than it seems to be for most people. And I guess I'm grateful for that. You know, it's one of my natural talents is, you know, doing stuff and things with words, which I think is part of why I enjoy, you know, doing commentary over video game, among other reasons, you know, specifically video game related reasons, like the fact that they're awesome to me. By the way, I really like this song here. Cool. Anyway, maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reasons.
Anyway, that's all I could dig up about Maruki's history. The only thing that's become clearer is his stance on using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving people. He distorted reality itself to make his dream come true. I can only imagine how delighted he is right now. That reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you. About the reality Maruki's put us in. It seems that Kumura and Wakaba are both considered alive by all accounts.
What do you mean?
They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive and existing in this world.
Yep, and we saw that with our own eyes.
In fact, their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this reality.
And the Phantom Thieves?
They seem to have been causing a stir in society, just like in our original reality. But Shido alone was arrested on the crime of attempting to overthrow the government.
Yeah, not you.
Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes.
Which is why he got released all the goddamn sudden. That makes sense in that case.
I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes. But at the very least, he was being honest when he told us that he'd make such revisions, and rather convenient ones.
What do you make of it?
Remaining Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb forever. And I refuse to live like that. I'll be the one to choose my path.
Even though it's interesting because the path Akechi chose is probably life in prison at this point, which is really interesting that he chose that. And also he seems to be giddy about being able to get out and do as he pleases and murder some more shadows and be insane. But if he goes back to regular reality, he will be fucking in behind bars. I'm sure he knows that, right?
That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue from here till the end. But what about you? You saw them for yourself, didn't you? Your friends seem to have taken a liking to Maruki's version of reality. Don't tell me you've changed your mind after seeing them.
Either life in prison or even execution. But I don't know how Japan is about execution. Probably life in prison. But yeah, having done that many murders, there's no way it wouldn't be life in prison. Although, again, I do not know how Japanese law works, but still. Don't worry about it.
I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki tomorrow. That takes care of the info I wanted to share. See you soon.
I wonder if there's a bad end tied to agreeing with Maruki, or if it's not even an option. I do wonder about that. See you in Odaiba then.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow?
Odaiba with Akechi.
With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately. Of course, that's not a bad thing.
I just realized that's really jarring. Morgana's voice was his normal voice when we were talking to him on the street, when he gave us hints about people, and was generally like, you know, confused about reality, as everyone is slowly being and slowly remembering and slowly just knowing something is wrong, but not being able to put their finger on it quite yet. I have a feeling that they're not actually going to all remember in time, although maybe, we'll see.
Hey, so, about what you said before.
But, like, in this version, but see, like, mostly when he's speaking, his voice is this. I guess they didn't, for some reason or another, didn't have a lot of time or money or what have you to use this guy to voice act, like, much more than these segments here, clearly. Or any more than these segments, you know, the things that he actually voice acted. Because they literally use Morgana's normal voice on the street there, which is jarring and kind of immersion breaking, and I'd rather they at least use generic lines from him that probably wouldn't take very long to record, but oh well.
You know, that stuff about my happiness?
I'm guessing the fact that he wanted to... I'm guessing he wanted to be human, and not just human, but also someone like this... You know, like someone that he probably would think that An would be attracted to, right? Is probably why he looks like this and sounds like this, I would imagine.
Sorry, it's nothing.
Because the interesting thing is that he's human, but it doesn't seem that he's dating An, right? An didn't mention him at all, and he said, "Hi, and then lady, An and I can..." But that's like, you know, like that's like just him... like, being the same as usual, like, he still seems to not be with her unless that gets acknowledged by her later, in some way, which, I don't know, we'll see.
Good night.
I don't think he's really happy like this. Tomorrow we meet with Maruki. I should head to bed early tonight. Would you like to save your current progress? Heck to the ye to the wee wow wow. Yay, save complete.